Peace, beloved. It is Jen once again. Thank you guys so much for tuning into my channel and watching this video today. So, beloved, my Sagittarian brothers, sisters, rising suns and moons, I love you all, I love you all, I love you all. Today, we are going to talk a little bit about what is going on with us. I say us, yes, because I am a Sagittarius sun, and I have quite a few Sagittarian brothers and sisters, friends, family members, all that other good stuff. And I noticed a trend, a common thread between all of us, and of course, in seeing that, I had to go to the charts, pull them, see what was really good, and it is exactly what I thought. So I says, self, you know what? We can't just have the brothers and sisters out here like that. We gotta let them know what's really good. So we gonna talk about it a little bit. All right. So before we get started, I do want to say that this is just a general astrological talk. We're gonna talk some facts, okay? Because astrology is facts. Up and down 100%. Astrology isn't really left up to interpretation. It kind of is what it is. That's why we love it. You know what I mean? And that's just how it goes. And then we're going to look into the cards a little bit about it. Now that is 100% left up to interpretation. But please remember that even though this does apply to the vast majority, it does not apply to everyone. And if it applies to you, then by all means, please take it, hold it close to your heart. If it does not, don't try to fit a square peg into a round hole. You know, no biggie, no biggie. Take what it is that resonates with you, leave the rest. So let's get into it. All right, so, all right, y'all. It's been tough. I mean, just like straight up and down 100%. Now, we already know that we are in Cancer season. Ow now, okay. We have very fresh, recently come out of a Venus retrograde. As a matter of fact, we are still in the shadow of Miss Venus's retrograde. All right, and we are currently dealing with the remaining 5 planets that we have in retrograde right now. One of them being our home planet, which is the gas giant Jupiter. All right, now Jupiter is in Capricorn, you guys. Not only is Jupiter in Capricorn, Jupiter's retrograde in Capricorn, and let's talk about what that means. First of all, Jupiter's original home sign is, of course, Sagittarius. Now, Jupiter transits through the neighboring zodiac sign of Capricorn about once every 12 years, okay? So, this is something that does not happen often, and when it does happen, there is specific reason, and there is, of course, value for everyone involved. All right, so what I'm seeing with my Sagittarius brothers and sisters is literally just the lack of fire. Just a lack of fire. It seems like there's an extreme fire deficiency for specifically Sagittarians. Now, with my Leo brothers and sisters and with my Aries brothers and sisters, I'm seeing that they're having a bit of a deficiency also. I'm seeing that they're having a bit of a deficiency. They're just like, oh my God, what is happening? Aries is doing a little bit better now because we just had Mars leave out of Pluto and go into Aries, which is, yes, most definitely, because that adds to the fire balance, all right, in the charts as far as energy goes. But moving on, once every 12 years. Beloved, this is a very uncomfortable time. It's a very uncomfortable time for everyone. It's a very uncomfortable time for everyone. It's a very uncomfortable time for Capricorns. And their home planet is in their home sign. Saturn is in Capricorn right now. Saturn hasn't crossed over to Aquarius quite yet as of the making of this video. But Saturn is in our home sign, is in his home sign. And Capricorns are uncomfortable, okay? Like, literally. Like, you see this? Capricorns are uncomfortable, okay? Everyone is uncomfortable, all right? Everyone is uncomfortable, okay? But you know what? We working on it. We working on it, right? We working on it. So, as I was saying, so because our home planet is in Capricorn, Capricorn is an earth sign, okay? And not only is Capricorn an earth sign, Capricorn is a cardinal sign, okay? So Capricorn carries, we're not going to say extra weight with it, but it does point out one of the 4 directions, and that does make it a bit more, I can't think of the word that I want to use. Directive, you know, streamlined, if that makes more sense. And then we're already talking about Capricorn anyway, so it's like, okay. However, it is an earth sign, you guys. You already know we're fire. We're fire signs all day long. Doesn't matter whether it's your rising, your sun, or your moon, we are fire. It is what it is. And all of the fire signs carry a different type of fire, and ours is different than the other 2. Now, being that we are, our home planet is in Capricorn, we're extremely uncomfortable. Why? Because we cannot move. Okay? We are the largest planet in the solar system, and then on top of that, we are the lightest. I'm not going to say we're the lightest planet. I'm going to say we're the largest, and we're a gas giant, okay? So we're really, really big, but we're really, really light, as with the personality of most Sagittarians, right? Right. So, you know what I mean? We are stuck in this very, very dense, very, very dense, very, very slow-moving, you know, earthly energy over here with Capricorn, okay? And then not only are we stuck in this dense energy with Capricorn as far as where our planet is, but we are also going through a retrograde through this earth cardinal sign. Okay, now it's okay, because not only is our planet going through a retrograde in this earth cardinal sign, Pluto is going through a retrograde in this earth cardinal sign, and we are so close to conjunct with Pluto. It's kind of like we're sitting on top of each other, all right? And it's a good thing, and I'm going to explain why. And then also we have you know, Capricorn's home planet, which is Saturn, and Saturn is retrograding through Capricorn also. Okay, now we are currently in Cancer season. All right, big ups to all my Cancers. All right, moons and risings. All right, and I know for a lot of people it's like, oh Jesus Christ, Cancer season. What the, you know what I mean? Like, all right, fine, whatever. You know what I mean? But don't trip out on them too yet. Don't trip out on them too yet, you guys, because I am going to tell you how Cancer is. It seems like Cancer is the only one who's helping us through this transition, you guys, okay? So, while we're stuck in Capricorn, all right, and let's use the words that correspond with what's actually going on. What's actually going on, beloved, is that we have been planted, okay? We have been planted in the earth soil of Capricorn, okay? And while we are being planted there, we have excuse me, we have Cancer, okay? Cancer and Capricorn are direct. They're direct opposites of each other, all right? They're in opposition of each other. We have Cancer on the opposite side of Capricorn with all of the water pouring in spirit, pouring in what should I say? Oh yes, emotions, pouring in feelings, being the parent, mothering, loving, providing that place and that space of vulnerability, emotions, all of that other good stuff. And I know you looking at I know you looking at the video like, you know I'm a Sagittarius, right? I got you. But Cancer is the only one that is helping us out in this, y'all, okay? Because with Jupiter retrograding through Capricorn, we've been planted, all right, and we've been planted in the soil of fertility. This is very, very fertile soil. We you know what I'm saying, we look sideways at Capricorn and we turn our nose up at Capricorn all the time, but Capricorns are the ones who get shit done. Okay, Capricorns, you know what I'm saying? What? Okay, we got rams, we got goat, we got Capricorn is a horned animal. Okay, that means they going for it. All right, 100%. It it's not a bad thing. It's uncomfortable. That's what it is. And it's uncomfortable for us. This is not uncomfortable for everybody. Now, everybody is going through it, but this is not uncomfortable for everybody, okay? Now, we have been planted, and we've been planted in very, very fertile soil, you guys. Very fertile soil, okay? This transit only happens once every 12 years. We only transit through Capricorn once every 12 years, okay? So it's a reason, a season, and a lifetime, right? It's a reason, a season while we're here. You, beloved, all things that are happening on the macro, and I don't have to tell you what's happening on the micro. We don't even, micro. I don't have to tell you what's happening on the micro. I'm going to say it one more time. I don't have to tell you what's happening on the macro. That was the right word. Okay, I don't have to tell you what's happening on the macro, okay? You see it. We don't even have to have that conversation. You already see what's happening. You see what's happening in our neighborhoods. You see what's happening in our, you see what's happening in our neighborhoods. You see what's happening in our communities. You see what's happening in our cities. You see what's happening in our what I want to say, tri-city areas. You see what's happening in our states. You see what's happening in our countries. And you see what's happening on our continents. Because shit is popping off on all of the fucking continents. Like, it's going down, y'all. And it's been going down for some years now. We've been building up to this shit. However, all things that go on the macro are also going on the micro. That's exactly what it is. It's a mirror freaking image, you guys. We are looking outside of ourselves at what is going on inside of ourselves. So while we are planted in this fertile soil of Capricorn, who is making us sit still, Capricorn is making us take those rose-colored glasses off, because you already know, you guys, we're large, just like our personalities, but we're very, very light. We are light. We are jovial. We are optimistic. We're very spiritual sign, most definitely. And it is so easy for us to see life through rose-colored glasses. As a matter of fact, that's the way we prefer it. All right, because we're very light and jovial. We're born under that sign. So dense energy, we don't do dense. We don't do dense energies. We don't really do negative energies like that unless somebody just need to, you know what I'm saying? We need to talk about it real quick. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, we don't really do that. We're usually happy-go-lucky. We are lucky, okay? That's just something that's inherent within us. And Capricorn says, no, baby, you need to sit down. You need to take off these rose-colored glasses. You need to look at what this is. You need to get your shit together. And not saying you need to get your shit together like all of your shit is fucked up. You need to restructure everything. For some of us, we do need to restructure everything, okay? But Capricorn says, baby, you got to sit down. You have to sit down. You got to take these rose-colored glasses off, and you need to look. You need to pay attention to what it is that you're actually doing. Is what you're doing matching up with what you're saying? Is what it is that you're saying that you want matching up with what you're doing towards what you're doing to get there? Is what this person actually saying to you matching up with the actions that they're taking toward you? Okay, because it's so easy for us to just be like, oh yeah, whatever, okay. It's so easy for us to throw in them rose-colored glasses, give you one of these, turn it into one of these, and be out. Like, we have no problems with that, okay? Not at all. However, we can't do that right now. We can't turn left, we can't turn right, we can't get up, we can't leave the room, because we have to go through this, beloved. We have to put one foot in front of the other foot, in front of the other foot, in front of the other foot, in front of the other foot. And we have to build what it is that we want. We have to build what it is that we want, what we want to do, what we want to see, how we want to be, who we want to be. We have to build it from the ground up. We have to look at the house and see what repairs need to be made. Now, while we're talking about being stuck in Capricorn, once again, the direct opposite is Cancer. We are in Cancer season, okay? So Cancer is there. You already know Cancer is the mother. Cancer is the mother. Cancer is the emotions. Cancer is the spiritual water, okay? And not like Pisces, where we're talking about deep, where we're going, like, you know what I'm saying, on the deep. Not so much, because we have the conjunction with Pluto in Capricorn, all right, with Jupiter. And then also because we're looking at Cancer directly opposite of Capricorn, we're looking at it more of like the structuring, the restructuring, the breaking down, the building back up, and the putting together. That is that conjunction right there when you're talking about Jupiter and Pluto. Okay, yeah, Pluto is just like, let's just go ahead and, you know what I'm saying, like a T, you know, on cartoons where you just like the TNT, just like, yeah, Pluto's like, you know what, it don't even matter. Shh. It don't matter. We gonna build it back up anyways. Just blow it up. Like, literally. Pluto was giving no fucks as long as it pops off. You know what I mean? So, I'm gonna sneeze sometime soon. Excuse me. So, while we have that going on, we have Cancer there. And Cancer is showing us, beloved. Cancer is showing us because we're not actually the best at it. You know what I mean? We're most definitely a very loving sign. We're a very passionate sign. You know what I mean? We're fire. But, Cancer is there to love on us. Cancer is there to hold our hand. Cancer is there to rock us back and forth and read us bedtime stories at night, because Cancer know the baby just is not, she ain't doing good right now. You see what I'm saying? This is what Cancer is here for. Cancer knows and understands that, number one, you are uncomfortable. Number two, you having to do things that you haven't had to do before in your lifetime. Like I said, this transit happens once every 12 years. And this specific transit where we are conjunct with Pluto and we have the sun, and this specific conjunction has not happened for, it's a 4-digit number of years. I want to say it starts with like 1500. Yeah. So, it's extremely unfamiliar, okay? And Cancer knows this. And Cancer is there for us to be able to upheave and get out and unload all of the emotions that we're having to deal with that come along with this, okay? Because I do understand, and I've had this conversation with a couple of different Sagittarius. It's a lot of us that can't afford to be stuck right now. And I'm not talking about financially afford to be stuck right now. I'm talking about it's a lot of us that are in the middle of transitions. It's a lot of us that are in the middle of transitioning with business. It's a lot of us that are in the middle of transitioning with finances, transitioning with our children, transitioning with where it is that we live. A lot of us cannot afford to be stuck right now. And I understand that. I most definitely do. But, beloved, you know what happens when you try to fight. You know what happens when you try to fight the stars. You know what happens when you try to fight energy. You know what happens when you try to fight energy. You know what happens when you try to fight energy. Most definitely. Like I said, we were going to talk about some facts up front, and then we were going to pull some cards. Okay. You know what happens when you try to fight energy, and you know that it's not worth it. Now, what it is that I wanted to say before we started pulling some cards is, beloved, take this time. Take this time. You know, I will never ever say to you, and I don't agree with anybody who ever says that if you don't do, you know, this specific, you know, if you don't do this specific ritual on this date under this moon when this conjunction is happening, then you won't ever have a chance to do it again, because that's not right. That's not right. There is never ever the last chance for you to do anything when it comes to the universe, just at large. anyways. It doesn't matter. Okay? But what I want to say is that this specific transit only happens once every 12 years. And we are most definitely going to be, Jupiter's going to be in Capricorn until either the very end of this year, December. December. I was thinking it was January, but it's December. So you have time. Okay, beloved, you most definitely have time. You have time to inhale, exhale, let some shit go and get your shit together. But what I'm saying is that right now, while we are in Capricorn, we're going to be going through the different signs while we are still in Capricorn. We're still going to be going through different transits. Saturn is going to go forward into Aquarius. Okay? That's how badass Saturn is. Saturn is like, look, I'm finna leave y'all at my house and break out. All right, you see what I'm saying? There are so many different transitions and transitions and transits that we are going to be making while we are in Capricorn. We have plenty of time. But, beloved, what it is that I really, really want to implore you to do is take this time while you're stuck in Capricorn, okay? Take this time and do the work. Do the hard work. Beloved, 2020 is the year for this. We've been building up to this year. What we've been building up to, because we've seen it for the last, I want to say it's been visible for at least, even if you weren't paying attention the last 3 years, that, some shit is finna happen. This is what it is that we've been building up to, okay? We've been building up to 2020, all right? Beloved, 2020 is vision. 2020 is a vision and 2020 is hindsight. Hindsight is 2020. 2020 vision, I see you, I look forward, I look ahead, I can see what's in front. So, take a look, take a look to, if you can, back to when you were 20. You know what I mean? Take a look at the last 6 years. Use that 2020 hindsight. Take a look at the last I said years. I'm sorry, I mean months. I refuse to give Mercury retrograde any type of acknowledgement in this video. Because I feel like he is making himself known. I don't have to big up him. He already got it. You know what I mean? But take a look at the last 6 months, because we're coming up on the 7th month of the year, which means we're in the middle. Take a look at the last 6 months. Take a look at the shit show of the last 6 months. And I'm not talking about personally, you know what I'm saying, for you, because like I said, this is not that impossibly, uncomfortably difficult for everyone. Just the vast majority of us, okay? And so when Gemini blew our seeds, you know what I'm saying? It's sort of kind of like, Gemini, came in with the air and blew the seeds of Jupiter into Capricorn to get planted, okay? And then so now we're moving on into Cancer, where we are going to be loved, we're going to be watered, we're going to be cultivated, we're going to be sheltered, okay? Cancer is the crab. The crab is mushy on the inside. Cancer is going to teach us how to be mushy on the inside, and also how to protect ourselves. Okay? Mama gonna teach you what it is that you need to know. All right? And that is what Cancer is gonna provide for us until we move into Leo season. Cancers, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you. Thank you so much for, you know what I'm saying, pouring that spirit, that water that we needed, and nourishing us so that we could grow, pruning us, protecting us, teaching us how to protect ourselves, teaching us how to be soft and squishy on the inside. But baby, when that new moon in Leo comes in, and we go into Leo season, that is when literally the sun is going to come out. That is literally when we are going to get that fire energy that we have been so deficient in. Okay, and that we need so badly. That's also when we're going to start sprouting. We're going to start sprouting. We're going to start moving. There's going to be movement because, where's my, because, of course I have a lighter. Don't act like you don't know. Because, fire. Okay. Um, the sun is, the sun is a ruler of Leo. The sun is a ruler of Leo. Okay, so when the literal sun comes out over, us as little seeds being planted in Capricorn, just like hammering it out and putting one foot in front of the other and doing one thing and then doing the other thing and then doing the next thing and putting things in order and making sure and double checking that is right before we move on, because that's exactly what it is that we're going to have to do. Okay, this and we don't it's not our thing. Okay, it's not our thing. All right, but when, you know what I mean, we put those things together, all right, and we make the foundation strong, all right, when the sun comes out and we start to grow from what it is that we have planted and from what it is that we have cultivated and from all of the lessons and the love and the, just water, just spirit energy that we get from Cancer. Okay? You see what I'm saying? And then we're going to start growing. And then what's going to happen? You know what I mean? We're going to start going upward and onward. You know what I mean? And that is exactly what it is that's exactly what it is that us being stuck in Capricorn for the next 7 months. No, I'm sorry, it is 7 months. So we're going to have 6 months left. 5. We're going to have 5 months. We're going to have half a year left. Okay, there we go. For the next half of the year. And this is how it's gonna go for us, you guys. This is how it is going to play out for us, okay? And the only reason why it is so tough for us, other than your specific natal chart, okay? Because I know all of us, some of us are double signs, some of us, we have different moons, but it's gonna play out for us like this until the end of the year. And this is just the divine, it's just spirit giving us the opportunity to sit the fuck down and get our shit together so that we can level up and do what the fuck it is that we need to do. And that is on the micro level and the macro level, okay? When we take care of our own shit and we get our shit together, okay? When we take care of our own shit and we get our shit together and we do what it is that needs to be done and we build that solid foundation that we need. We got so many dreams, so many aspirations. We want to do so much stuff. We want to save the world. We want to heal our world. Oh my gosh, we want to heal each other. Okay? We have so many things that, you know what I'm saying, that we want to do for ourselves, that we want to do for each other, that we want to do for our family, that we want to do for our world. And ain't got no foundation. None. No foundation. Not a sturdy one anyways. You see what I'm saying? And so it's like you want to do all of these things, then, hey, the universe is saying, let me help you. Ain't the universe always saying, let me help you? But the universe is saying, let me help you. You know what I mean? Let me help you do this. And so, oh, yes. And so, And so the universe is helping us, you guys. Legit 100%. Okay? And don't be, don't be dismayed. Don't be discouraged. Don't be, you know what I mean? Don't be dismayed. Don't be discouraged. Don't feel like, you know what I mean, that don't throw in the towel. You know what I mean? Don't throw in the towel. I know we do not do dense, heavy energies, like, you know what I mean? Because earth and water together, I mean, mud. How? Mud. There we go. That's it. You see what I'm saying? It's like, you know, but but beloved, honestly, keep your head down. Like, seriously, Sagittarius, now is a good time for you to work on your money. Now is a good time for you to work on your money. Now is a good time for you to work on your mindset and your perceptions. Now is a good time for you to learn, for you to learn that language that you want to learn. It's a good time for you to take that vocational class that you it's a good time for you to take that vocational class that you were thinking about taking. It's a good time for you to do what it is that is going to progress you forward into where it is that you want to be. Okay? Now is the time for that. Now is the time for you to do the things that take focus. Okay? Because now you have all the time in the world to focus on what it is that you want to focus on. Okay? All day, baby. Boom. So, those are my last two cards. All right, so I pulled out the Judgment card. All right. Hello, hello. We got the Judgment card. We have the Two of Wands. We have the Strength card. And we have the Eight of Cups. And I am loving this combination with all of my heart. Okay? The Judgment card. Beloved. It was a post on my Instagram like a little while ago. I think it was a story. Beloved, you cannot do the work and stay the same. For some odd reason, we feel like we can do all of the studying and we can do all of the meditating. We can work with the crystals. We can, learn, you know what I'm saying? Learn, you know what I'm saying, our astrological aspects. We can work on our energy. We can do all of these things. We can read up on everything. We can practice Reiki. We can, hug trees and transmute energy and stay exactly who it is that you are. And for some odd reason, it upsets people when they start to change, because not only do they start to change, their life starts to change and it makes them uncomfortable. The Judgment card that we have right here, all right, you see these people coming up out of coffins. When Archangel Gabriel blows that horn, these people are coming up out of coffins, okay? Once you make the decision to live by energy and intuition, once you make the decision to plot the courses of, the stars and the lights in the firmament. Once you, I'm sorry, firmament is like a biblical word about astrology. But once you know what I mean, once you decide that, you're going to be able, once you decide you're going to be a witch, you know what I'm saying? Once you decide to live your life this way, beloved, you cannot go back. You cannot go back, okay? You can't go back. And it's going to be uncomfortable. It's going to be extremely, ridiculously uncomfortable and wildly exciting all at the same time. Sorry, not sorry. Oops, I don't know what to tell you. But, beloved, you have to move. The most uncomfortable that you could ever be in your entire life is when Spirit has tried to move you 2 or 3 times. No, I'm sorry. Spirit has suggested to you that, maybe you might want to do this, okay? And you don't do it. You bypass it, or either, you just don't know that Spirit is speaking to you, okay? You just miss it. All right. So then when Spirit offers you the opportunity. Okay, because suggesting something and then offering you the opportunity to do something is a little bit different, right? So Spirit offers you the opportunity, like the opportunity comes up for you to do what it is that you need to do. However, you're not paying attention, you don't feel like doing it, you feel some kind of way about something else right now, whatever, and it doesn't happen. So then what happens? Oh my God, my landlord raised the rent by $300. I can't afford it. Now we gotta move. Oh my God, I got fired from my job. That's so fucked up. Da 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 da. I'm always doing my work. This some BS. I knew I should have quit before. Oh my God, he broke up with me. I found out he was cheating on me with somebody else. That shit is so crazy. They've been cheating forever. But what needed to happen happened. You see what I'm saying? You want to do this, beloved. This is something that you want to do. When you make this decision, this is the Two of Wands. When you make this decision, this is exactly what it looks like. This card means exactly what it looks like, okay? When you make the decision, all right? When you're standing at the threshold and you can either go left or go right and you have the entire world in your hands because it's your goddamn life and you can do whatever the fuck you want to do with it. I'm gonna say that one more time. It's your goddamn life and you can do whatever the fuck you want to do with it. All right, there we go. So when you decide to either go left or go right, holding the world in your hand, because this is the decision that you get to make, all right? You can't go back. Not saying that you can't, make a different decision, but you can't go back to where you were and then decide to go the other way. Don't work that way, beloved, okay? Beloved, you can do this. You can do this. You can do it. You can most definitely do it. You have the strength to do it. The very last card I pulled was the Magician card. Okay? You can, all day, beloved. You most definitely have it. Okay? You have it. You have it to do it. If you didn't have it to do it, then it wouldn't interest you. It wouldn't be something that even interests you. Do you know that like anatomy and astrology, that's what I meant to say. Did you know that anatomy, astrology, like tarot, esoteric, magic, anything like energetically speaking, alchemy, things of that nature, that does not like intrigue some people. It's not even interesting to some people. Like to some people it does not even like spark any type of interest in their minds at all. Okay? So it's a reason why it does with you. Okay? It's a reason why it does with you, because you already came. You already came with what it is that you needed to do the thing. Okay? You already came with what it is that you needed to do the thing. You have the strength to, you have, you have the strength to do this. You have the strength to do this, beloved. You have the strength to do this, okay? Most definitely, 1,000%. You have the strength to do this, all right? Let's just talk about the Eight of Cups. All right, so we have the Eight of Cups, okay? And we were talking about the strength to do it, right? So we have the Eight of Cups, okay? This is the journey that the Hermit takes. This is the journey of the Hermit. That is the Hermit, okay? This is the journey of the Hermit, okay? And the Eight Cups that he has right here symbolizes all of his worldly, possessions. All of your worldly possessions, everything that you, have cultivated and, worked your ass off for, everything that you've been blessed with and what it is that you've been given, everything that you've cultivated already in your life, and you say, you know what, I'm ready. I'm ready to level up. I'm ready to go to the next level. I'm ready. I'm open. We have to do this, okay? Eclipse, all right? Total eclipse, full eclipse. The Hermit is leaving. He's leaving. He's left everything that he worked for, and he's going on the journey. He's going on the journey of self. He's going on the journey of realization. He's going on the path, beloved. He's going on the journey. He's going on the path, okay? And he's got the strength to do it. He's got the strength to do it. This is a choice. This is a choice that he made. It's a choice that he made, and it ain't no coming back. None. There's no coming back from it. Okay? There is no coming back from it. The decision has already been made. It's been done. That's it. That's all. Now, is it easy? Hell no. Hell no, it ain't easy. What you think this is? Okay, not at all. But this is how you learn. You learn by doing. This is not something that you're supposed to know up front. Beloved, you cannot treat yourself the way that the world treats you. I'm going to say that one more time. You cannot treat yourself the way that the world treats you. That is so fucking unfair. It is not right. You cannot do that to yourself. You cannot. Nobody else listens to you when you say anything. Nobody else cares that you feel some kind of way. Nobody else cares what it is that you feel like, why it is that you feel that way, what it is that you're thinking about. You know what I'm saying? Nobody else cares that, you know what I mean, you really don't feel like going to work today because your back hurt. Nobody else cares that you don't appreciate how rude that you was treated when you was at the store because, I mean, you paid your money and you got your product. So what it is that you fussing about? You see what I'm saying? Beloved, do not treat yourself the way that the world treats you. That is fucked up. That's fucked up on your part to yourself, okay? And that is what the vast majority of us do. We won't give ourselves the benefit of the doubt. We fuss at ourselves all the damn time about not doing whatever the fuck it is that you were supposed to do, doing too much of whatever the fuck it is that you did, doing something that you wasn't supposed to fucking do. And then who the fuck said that you wasn't supposed to do it? You might have said that I'm gonna stop doing this, but why did you say that you were gonna stop doing it? Beloved, okay? Okay? Beloved, this is where we do it. This is where we do it. And this is just one of the many ways that we do it. But this is how we do it here. This is how we do it on earth, okay? Pentacles is earth, the two of pentacles. All right, we have all three. If I'm not mistaken, this these three cards are the only three cards in the tarot deck that have the infinity symbol. The Two of Pentacles, the Strength card, and the Magician card. Okay? And I mean, you know, the Two of Pentacles is when you're trying to balance, you know what I'm saying? You're trying to balance two unfamiliar things. It's kind of like when you're juggling and then somebody else throw another ball in, and then so you got to readjust. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know how to juggle, but I've seen it done. You know what I'm saying? It's like, and then you have to readjust, okay? Beloved, you're not supposed to know how to do it already. You're not supposed to know how to do it already. That's why it's brand new. Okay? You're building. You are building. You are building. You are building. You are building. And not only are you building, you're building from the ground up, and then you're also renovating. Okay? Some of us just need to renovate because some of us was like, fuck this shit, I'm on it a little while ago. Okay? Some of us was just, and you know what I'm saying? Some of us was on that, and then the rest of us was like, oh shit, we gotta do that now? I ain't see that on the calendar. You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't nobody call me. I ain't get no reminder. You know what I'm saying? But it's cool. It's cool. It doesn't matter, beloved, because you got it. You got it. You got it. We got the Nine of Cups here. Okay? We got the Nine of Cups here. All right? Genie in the bottle. Genie in the bottle. All right? And let's just point out that the Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups is where the Hermit starts his journey. The Nine of Cups is the genie in the bottle. Okay? And I just have the two. I have the Two of Pentacles in the middle because that's the way that the cards came out. Okay? So it's oh, it's most definitely 1,000% speaking to us trying our best to figure out what the fuck to do with these extra goddamn pentacles. Okay? Or either coming up with the best way for us to be able to juggle them. All right? Most definitely, what do I want to say? Checking through, seeing, double checking if what it is that we have is something that we actually need. Whether there's something that we need to put down, so maybe we're juggling one less thing. I mean, you're not juggling if it's less than two. But I'm saying we might be juggling a lot of stuff. Okay? What is it that we need to put down? Okay? Most definitely. And the Nine of Cups, we got the genie in the bottle. Okay, we got the genie in the bottle. What is it that you want? There's absolutely no reason why these things cannot happen. If you could get out of, if you could get out of what it is that is distracting you. Okay, what it is that is distracting you. All right, because that's literally, most definitely, exactly what it is. It's what it is that is distracting us. Okay, and I'm going to tell you exactly what I mean by that because I'm being very specific. This is like, I want to say this is like Seven of Cups energy. Like, um, when I'm gonna use very specific I'm gonna use a very specific like circumstance so that I'm not being too so that I'm not being too not little abstract. There we go. Thank you, Mercury. So let's say for instance that you want to be promoted at your job. Say for instance that you want to be promoted at your job, right? And the last 3 times that there was an opportunity to get promoted, you were not promoted. However, Mark, who is, always high at work every time he comes in, to the point where, he can't even halfway do his job, and he's always late to work every single day, got promoted the time before last. The very um, the very last promotion that was given to Sarah, and Sarah smokes cigarettes in the bathroom at work, and she is extremely rude and mean with the customers, and there's already been a report sent up to the office, sent up to the main office about her twice. She got promoted last time, and today Michael is getting promoted. And Michael's baby mama come up to the job every 3 days and like bust up people's cars in the parking lot and like try to spray paint the building. She even came up to the store one time and like busted out the window of the store. And that's Michael's baby mama. But Michael just got promoted today. You come to work every day on time. You help your customers out with whatever it is that they need. You the one that's always, making sure that the customers are taken care of when other dudes in the bathroom smoking weed. You know what I'm saying? But yet, you don't get promoted. The information, simple, plain, cut to the point, is that you just didn't get promoted. You want to be promoted, however, you didn't get promoted. That's it, that's all. You haven't been promoted. That's the only information. That's it. The actual fact of the entire scenario is that you didn't get promoted. That's it. See how easy that was? See how light that was? Absolutely no weight on that at all. That doesn't go one way or the other. It's so easy, so light. That's it. Now, when you start adding in how the fuck you feel about the fact that you ain't get promoted. So let me find out that coming to work every day, doing what it is that you're supposed to do, and making sure that the company that you work for is seen in the best light is not promotable, um, are not promotable qualities in a worker. Let me find that out. So let me find out that I need to get me a baby daddy, be smoking in the bathroom, come to work late every day, and have the entire lobby smelling like weed. Oh, okay, cool. That's what the fuck I need to do. Let me find, okay, that's fine. See? How you feel about it just made it a completely different situation. How you feel about it is the distraction. That is the distraction. Okay? Am I saying you shouldn't feel any kind of way about nothing? No. I'm telling you what the actual factual is. How you feel about what the fact is. Okay? How you feel about what the fact is the distraction. Okay? So, what happens? Like a month later you get fired. Okay. And now you're mad. And now you upset. Now you gonna bust out some windows. You know what I mean? And all that other good stuff. However, you get fired, and then you just find out that that school that you wanted to go to that was accepting estheticians is, you know what I'm saying, now accepting students because you've been wanting to be a lash technician for like ever since you got your lashes done, and you wanted to make sure that chicks could stand on the corner and back cars down from an intersection. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, I don't wear lashes, but you know what I'm saying. You wanted to make sure that a mama wanted to stand on the corner and fly away. She could, okay, just look a real fly. All right, that's something that you wanted to do, and spirit suggested to you. You know, you work at this place with a whole bunch of people that act like they don't even know like what it means to have a job. Maybe you might want to like go, you know, do your own thing or something else. That was the suggestion. When these motherfuckers started getting promoted, right? When they started getting promoted, right? It's like, well, here's your opportunity to be like, you know what, fuck this shit. You think I'm finna sit here and work under this dude that don't never even get here? I'm standing outside waiting for the manager to open the door every day because he ain't even here yet because he high? What? Okay. That was the opportunity. That was the offer. And then Spirit says, okay, I got you. I got you. I'll do it for you. And you get mad. Beloved. Okay. You got it. You got this. You got this. You got this. You got this. You can do it. You can do it. Okay? We got Pluto up in here. We got Pluto up in here. We got Pluto up in here. Okay? Pluto coming through. You know what I'm saying? Like I said before, lighting that stick of TNT, throwing it, and you know what I mean? I mean, Pluto ain't even walking that far away from the explosion. He just walking on the other side because, you know what I'm saying, he a G like that, you know? But, you know what I'm saying, Pluto, you know what I'm saying, legit, coming through, coming through. We got the Nine of Pentacles. Y'all, we got the Nine of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups. It's not all bad. It's not all bad. You just have to realize what is happening here. Once you realize exactly what is happening here and that you have what it is, you have everything that you need. You have ooh, I'm sorry. That was a great big dragonfly. So we got some confirmation going, right? You have everything that you need. Everything that you need to pull this off, beloved, okay? I'm looking at the Hierophant and the Empress. Okay? Okay? The Hierophant and the Empress, beloved. Alright? Most definitely. Okay? You have what it takes to do this thing. Alright? You have what it takes to do this thing. Alright? Most definitely. Let's pull a couple of Moonology cards and see what's really going on here. It's a lot. It's a lot, beloved. It's a lot, and I know it's a lot. Oh, yes. We got prosperity lies ahead with the new moon in Taurus. Amen. Amen. And we have showed the world the real you. Okay, the full moon in Aquarius. And I feel like that is going to be popping off. And I'm saying the words popping off for a reason because I'm talking to Sagittariuses, and I know how y'all gets in. Yeah, I know how y'all gets it in. Okay. I feel like that's gonna be popping off. Like, if it's not already, then most definitely, very, very, very soon. Beloved, ain't nobody got time. Beloved, Pluto is not playing with you. Okay, Pluto is not playing with us. We have the largest planet and the smallest planet damn near directly on top of each other, both of them in retrograde. And Pluto ain't scared of Jupiter. As a matter of fact, Jupiter's scared of Pluto. Okay, let's just call it what TF it is. All right, now, now, beloved, we don't have time. We don't have time for, you know what I'm saying, what it is that you, how it is that you're supposed to be, what it is that you're supposed to act like, how it is that you're supposed to talk, how you're supposed to look, how you're supposed, don't nobody have time for that. Nobody has time for that, beloved. You have got to do what it is that you need to do for you, okay? Because I like that. You got to do what it is that you have to do for you, beloved, because this is your time. This is your time. This is your time. Okay? Like, all of that, I'm going to say it, but all of that good Capricorn energy, all of that good, thick, stagnant Capricorn energy, so you can't run away, it's helping you. It is helping you do what it is that you said that you wanted to do. You said that you wanted to level up. You said that you wanted to do the next thing. You said that you wanted to move on. You said it. You said it. And Spirit has suggested, Spirit has offered, given you the opportunity, and now Spirit is helping you. Take it as help, beloved. Take it as help, because that's exactly what it is. Okay? Take this time and this energy in Cancer, and take in all of this spiritual energy. Take in all of this water. Take in all of these emotions. I am watching the biggest dragonfly. I want to make sure you don't come get on me. Take it in. Take the time to release, exhale, get rid of, dump out emotions, things that no longer freaking serve you, okay? Leave everything that no longer serves you. You can do it. I'm not saying you can do it. I'm saying, no, you have permission to do it. It's kind of sort of your fucking life. If you died tomorrow, then there would be nobody to tell what to do. Oh, wow. Look at that. Do what the fuck it is that you need to do in your fucking life so that you can live the way that you want to live. Life is short. You need to do what it is that you have to do so that you can enjoy it. Okay? So be out here showing the world a real you. Okay? Be out here being weird. All right? Be out here letting your freak flag fly. Okay? Be out here doing what it is. Be out here doing you. What? You're a human being this time around. And you know what I'm saying? You might be a human being a couple of more times around, but fuck that. You're human this time. What? You know what I'm saying? You have this very specific conglomerate of, you know what I'm saying, a very elaborate map under which you were born this time around. You're somebody completely different this time around. You're a different drop of water in the ocean this time around. Come on, man. Come on. All right? Prosperity lies ahead, most definitely. This is one of those, I'm not going to say this is one of those situations, but this is most definitely one of those collaborations of energies that produce prosperity, literally. It's one of those conglomerations of energies that produce prosperity. As a matter of fact, we had the two, right? We had the two of Pentacles, where we're juggling, you know what I'm saying, new things. Okay, we had the Nine of Cups, where this is the genie. Okay, this is the genie in a lamp with the Nine of Cups. Okay, this is blessings, this is abundance, this is what's coming in for you. Hello. Okay. Now then we got Pluto coming on in. Boom. All right. Putting an end to everything that we're having issues with the Pentacles. We just gotta put in the work. All you gotta do is put in the work. Okay, Pluto is here to help you. Pluto is like, by all means, I will tear all this shit down. You know what I'm saying? So, and then we have the nine. We have the Nine of Pentacles. Okay? We have the maiden, Miss Thing, in her garden. She got a whole like raptor bird like on her hand. She's leaning on her pentacles. Okay, you ain't seen such a lush garden on a card before, honey. Okay, she in the grapeyard, in the vineyard. All right, in the vineyard. Okay, she is in the vineyard. She is living her best life. She is doing what it is that she came to do. Hello. You see what I'm saying? Like, beloved. Beloved, all right? Really, 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 really. Okay? You got it. You can do this. All right? Prosperity lies ahead. We have full moon eclipse. Conclusions are within reach. Okay? Don't think that you just finna be out here flying around blind. You are not. You are not. There are going to be plenty of times during our stay in the very hospitable Capricorn, where um, Pluto is going to be helping us, where Pluto is going to be helping us bring things to an end. Okay? Pluto is going to be helping us bring things to an end. Venus is going to be helping us bring in prosperity. Okay? We have Cancer, we have the water signs helping us bring in, okay, this prosperity. So don't think that we just gonna be out there just like flapping around doing whatever. Not if Capricorn got anything to do with it, okay? You will not be lost. You will not be lost. You will be kept track of. There will be a GPS on you at all times. You will not, okay? Spirit will know where you are at all times. You is not just finna float away like you used to and just peek around the corner like, hey, that's not happening, okay? And then we have surrender to the divine, full moon. I love it. Do not let your past hold you back. I love this card. I love this card right now because we currently are the south node right now. Right now, Sagittarius is the south node. Do not let your past hold you back, beloved. That's another thing that's not fair. That's another thing that's not fair for you to do to yourself, and it's fucked up. It's fucked up for you to allow yourself to live in a cage that's made out of past thoughts, emotions, actions, people. It's not fair. It's not fair at all. It's not. And it's such a waste of life. It's such a waste of life. There's absolutely no reason for it. Absolutely no reason. Absolutely no reason at all. Okay? So, inhale, exhale. Do not let your past hold you back. Okay? Surrender to the divine and remember your conclusions are within reach. Okay? You have everything. You have everything it is that you need to be able to get through this. All right? And it's going to get easier. It's going to get easier. The longer that we are in Capricorn, okay? The longer we're in Capricorn, the easier that this is going to get for us, okay? Because we're going to be building. We're going to be building and building and building. And then, you know what? There's going to be another pinnacle thrown in, and then we're going to be juggling 3. And there's going to be another pinnacle thrown in, and then we're going to be juggling 4. And then we're going to be doing something else that's unfamiliar. And then we're going to be doing something else that we don't know about. And then we're going to be doing something else that we don't know how to do. But you know what? We're going to figure it out, and we're going to level the fuck up. We're gonna figure it out. We're gonna level the fuck up because we are about that life, okay? Don't come through acting crazy. All right. I love you guys with all of my heart, most definitely. I hope that this resonated with you, my Sagittarian brothers and sisters, suns, moons, and risings. If you would like to get a natal chart reading, I do offer natal chart readings. I offer birth chart readings. That information I will leave in the description box below. If you would like to book a private reading with me, private readings are currently open, and I will leave that information for you also as well. If you would like to tip or donate to me or my channel in any way, shape, form, or fashion, I will leave the information on how to do that financially through my Cash App down in the description box. Also, if you would please like, share, comment, please share with any Sagittarians that you know, okay? Please do that. Any and all Sagittarians that you know. And I love you guys. I will see you on Wednesday for our pick-a-stack. We're doing a pick-a-stack reading on Wednesday. It's going down in the DMs. I'm so old. I don't even know what we say anymore. Like, honestly. It's like... But I love you guys. Stay strong. You got this. I know and I understand it is so, so easy for us to say, you know what? Fuck this shit. And we will transmute that energy so quick, and we will be on to a lighter, higher vibration in no time. But beloved, foundations don't get built that way. And we have the rest of the year to build the strongest, most solid foundation that we possibly can, so that we can spend the next 12 years floating around like butterflies. I love y'all.